Well, where are you going? We're supposed to have breakfast, right?
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
I had to make a last-minute run and then drop off the keys at the dispatcher, pick up my plan for English class, all of which delayed me to my one truly important appointment.
And now I have to go meet my dad and then go on duty. Boardman has a killer day lined up for us.
Come on, just give me 5 minutes.
What's the use? I'll only want 10.
Hey, take 10. I'll suffer.
I can't. Frank, our schedules stink. Your calls, my internship, your classes, and now my dad? We'll never have any time together. Jake, you're back.
You're still here.
I thought you were going to stop at the hospital.
Well, I didn't want you waiting for me when I got back.
How are your parents?
They're fine.
Jake, I care about them. I feel responsible.
Yeah, well, they're okay.
I care about you, too. Do you remember? Jake, please look at me.
Yeah, I remember, Danielle. That's why I want you out.
I can't. Rex will be so mad.
Look, I told you, Rex can't do anything to us anymore.
Something happened while you were gone. Something awful.
What? What happened?
I didn't want to do it, but he made me.
For God's sake, Danielle, what'd you do this time?
Rex threatened to kill you.
Scott! Good grief!
When did you get modest all of a sudden?
Well, I just grew up and I've changed a little, just like you. So, oh, what do you want for breakfast?
You cooking?
No, I didn't say I was cooking. I asked you what you want. What's this grouchy face?
Oh, I don't know. There's a nut out there claiming to be the mother of my child. How about that?
Well, it's not true. We all know it. She is lying.
I know. How are we going to prove that?
Is that all that's bothering you?
Yeah.
I can prove it.
Oh?
Oh, yeah. Think about it. Scott, I was there at the beginning when Serena was created. Danielle is just a big, fat liar, and I can prove it.
Down. We had dinner last night. We live in the same house, and we've never had trouble making time before.
That's not what I meant.
Well, as long as you get what I meant.
Why is it that when we weren't getting along, we ran into each other every 10 minutes? Now, when I can't get enough of you, I can't seem to beg, steal, or borrow the time.
I'm here now, aren't I? Call your dad. Cancel.
I can't. He has some pointers he wants to give me about one of today's procedures.
Hey, is he the reason you're so upset this morning? Are you afraid of him?
No, he means well. He really does. The sooner he feels he's helped me, the sooner he'll get back on the plane and go home.
Gotcha. Well, listen, school's out at 3 today. Maybe I'll come back by and see if you can't catch a break then.
Great.
Don't tell me Dad's got plans for you then, too.
No.
I'm not trying to put pressure on you. It's just last night you found out that your dad's sticking around, and today you just don't seem like you.
Now you can see the difference between Julie Morris and Julie Devlin.
There's no difference. The only thing that's changed is that your father's in town.
You don't understand, Frank.
Oh, Julie, make me understand.
I don't have the time.
Why do I get the feeling you would rather do anything than talk about your dad?
That's not what I'm doing. I have to go.
You told Lucy and Kevin you were Serena's mother?
Rex gave me no choice.
Yeah, well, try this. Just say no.
I did. But he told me that he injected you with this poison, and he showed me this empty syringe. He said you would die without the antidote. He wouldn't give me the antidote, not unless I did what he said.
And you believed him.
The man will do anything. I wasn't going to take that chance, not with your life. He's crazy.
Yeah, well, he's stupid, too. All it's going to take is a DNA test.
That can't be faked.
No, I mean, you know, they just started doing gene therapy. It'll be years before they can... Oh, my God.
What?
That's why he wants me.
What do you mean?
It makes perfect sense. I mean, Rex knows that my thing is DNA research. I mean, he's going to ask me to back up your claim scientifically. But you already knew that.
No, I swear,
You've been in on this since the beginning, since the first drippy ice cream cone.
I didn't know what he wanted with you, not until he asked me to say I was Serena's mother.
Look, I will not lie for you, Danielle. I will not hurt those people. I don't care what Rex does. I don't care how much you cry or beg. And look at me with those big eyes.
I don't want you to.
And besides, I'm just an intern. I've only published one paper. You know, Scott Baldwin, he'll bring in his own experts to court.
Who said anything about court?
What do you think this is about? Let me tell you something. They're going to prove you're lying. You're going to go to jail. And unless...
What?
Unless you actually alter the DNA instead of just altering the test, you know. No. No, there isn't a technology for it. Thank God there's something even the evil Uncle Rex can't make us do.
Jake, I'm scared. He doesn't like it when people say no to him.
Yeah, we'll let him pick a fight with me.
Please be careful.
That's how I live my life now, Danielle. We'll go see if I still have a job at the hospital. You really thought I was dying?
I couldn't find you, and I wasn't going to take that chance, not with your life.
Why not? You played God with it before.
Because I love you.
Danielle, don't expect me to thank you.
I've been thinking about this, too.
I know. Listen, Danielle said that the egg implanted in me was hers. That can't be. Think about it. This wasn't some complicated surrogacy. This was just the three of us. We didn't go to some impersonal big clinic where mistakes could happen. It was just you and me and Dominique and Tony as Dominique's doctor.
Right.
Okay. Remember that day? Tony had given us some sort of drug so that Dominique, we would be on the same cycle. On that special day, we checked into the hospital. He took an egg out of Dominique, had it fertilized, and implanted it straight back into me. Don't you remember her face? Do you remember Dominique's smile? She wasn't sad or scared. She was happy. She was happy for you and for me and for the baby and for herself.
You're right. She wouldn't have looked like that if she was trying to trick us.
Right. Think, Scott, I was there. I know what happened. Dominique's egg, that was her egg that came into me. Come on. Did you have to make eggs? Couldn't you have made pancakes?
We got to get to Tony.
I'm way ahead of you, pal. I've got an appointment with him this morning.
All right, I'm going with you.
You can't. You got to keep Serena. Kevin's got this big important paper he needs to work on.
Oh, that's right. Karen's coming over to take Serena to get her school checkup.
School? I forgot. Back to school shopping. I've got to take Serena. You know, I think I'm going to go design or maybe a Gucci lunch bag, a Prada shoe thing, and a Chanel suit. I think
No.
Gotcha.
What?
You stopped thinking about Danielle just for a minute, didn't you? Listen, I want you just to stay with Serena. Spend the day with her. That's what's important. I'm going to go get dressed and meet Tony.
Why, you got more on now than you usually wear.
I'm not listening to a word you say.
Don't you want to finish your eggs?
Oh, the next egg I see, I want it to be some fabulous Fabergé egg.
Ah! I thought you weren't listening.
Dr. Marshak, a word with you, please. You're back.
Yeah, Dr. Burgess, look, I owe you and the hospital an apology. I'm sorry for taking off, but I said it was a family emergency.
Dr. Marshak, this is a hospital. We have emergencies, too. And as with all emergencies, there are certain procedures to be followed.
I didn't have the time.
Well, you can't say you weren't warned.
That's right. And I will be responsible for the fallout if there is any.
If?
Hey, I'm back. All right, I'm ready to work double duty if you need me to.
Oh, no, Doctor, it is not that easy. Now, I think you better listen to this.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, it's not nothing to me. Serena hates hospitals, but sure she's going to be okay with you.
Yeah, her doctor in Canada faxed me her medical records, and all she needs are a few boosters to get her started with other kids in school.
Oh, great. Great. More shots. Needles.
Well, is something wrong?
Well, she hates needles, you know.
Well, most kids hate needles.
Well, she's not like most kids.
You seem really upset. Are you okay?
All right, I am upset.
Well, you know, you don't have to tell me what it's about.
Listen, I want to tell you, it's just that you got to keep this thing quiet.
Listen, you really... It's none of my business.
Listen to me, all right? You're Serena's sister, so you should know this.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Some woman is claiming to be Serena's biological mother.
What? That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
I know it's ridiculous.
Well, she's just after your money. That's obvious.
Well, probably, but I don't care about that. I mean, what if this crackpot is able to convince the judge that she is? And then Serena's taken away from me.
They can't take her away from you. No. It's not going to happen.
You should have seen my wife. How she fought to stay alive just so she could hear Serena's heartbeat and Lucy. Serena is all I've got left of Dominique. I can't lose her. I just can't.
Frank?
Oh, I switched my schedule around. I had to see you again. I'm sorry.
For what?
For putting the pressure on you. I don't want you to feel caught between your old man and me.
You're not doing that. I'm sorry if I was a bit hysterical.
You weren't.
I'd just like to know I'm going to see you.
Hey, look on the bright side. There's always Christmas break.
Holiday shopping.
February blahs. It gets really boring then.
Great. So we can be depressed together in 6 months. It's a date.
I think we can do better than that. Get out your calendar. Are you free Saturday night?
Oh, not till Sunday morning, 8 a.m.
I have lacrosse practice. Lunch.
I'll be dead asleep.
Dinner.
Dad's booked me for Sunday night.
Coffee after.
This isn't funny anymore.
Why not? Because you mentioned your dad?
It's just, with him around, everything seems so much more complicated.
You want to tell me why?
He has this way of critiquing everything I do.
Does that include the menu date? Oh, well, what'd you think about me? I mean, the reviews must be in, right?
He didn't mention you.
Foregone conclusion. Look at this face. You could charm the birds out of the trees.
It charmed me.
I am booking a date with you if it kills me. Monday, breakfast.
Gee, Frank, are we dating?
We sure as hell are trying to. Friday night, I do the paramedic thing until midnight. What about you? Don't tell me. Dad's got you booked in, too.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't mean to lay this on you.
It's okay. But Scott, how could anyone take Serena away from you?
Well, there's this crazy woman out there that...
Yeah, right. She's crazy. No judge is going to listen to her. They're not going to take Serena away from you.
Let me ask you something. When you examined Serena after the kidnapping, did you notice any kind of a bruise on her arm?
Yeah, I did, actually. It looked like she had a blood test.
See, that bruise wasn't there before the kidnapping.
Oh, my God. So what do you think that they did to her?
I don't know. She won't talk about it. She doesn't remember, or she doesn't want to remember. Or...
Do you have any clue what might have happened?
Well, see, first I thought that they were just sedating her. But I think that they were taking blood out to check her DNA.
Why would they want to do that?
Because they wanted to see if this woman was a genetic match. See, she's claiming that it was her egg that was put into Lucy. Now, how the hell do you fake something like that?
You can't. I mean, your DNA is your DNA. It's like a fingerprint. But, you know, I'm no expert, so, you know, there's someone who is that I know.
Who's that?
He's an intern over at the hospital, and he's done a lot of research into this. He has an article published already.
What's his name?
Jake Marshak. Oh, look at them. They're so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Jake. Oh, gosh, I love you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Dear Danielle, enjoy your first day of motherhood. Business takes me away. We'll be in touch. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Rex.
Don't you ever call me crazy.
Wait! Stop! Stop it! Let him go. Stop it, please. I'll do what you say. What is that?
Something like a little lethal poison. Might come in very handy.
Oh, God. Okay, think. Now's my chance. He can't do anything without me. Okay.
Dr. Boardman did not take very kindly to your unscheduled vacation.
Did you tell him it was a family emergency?
He wasn't interested. Boardman is dropping you from the surgical rotation.
What?
I'm sorry.
I mean, can he do that?
Surgeons can do whatever they want to do, and he does not want to work with you.
So, and what do I do now?
Well, you can wait to join another surgeon's rotation. Of course, that will delay completion of your internship. And it will definitely take you out of the running for the Quartermain Fellowship. As I said, I'm sorry.
I am so tired of this.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Well, I said I'd take the fallout, now here it is. Guess there's nothing I can do about it.
Are you sure?
You tell me.
Okay, I will. Although I should probably stay out of it. You know, up until a few days ago, I handled problems around here the same way you do. Stoically. And then lately, I've been thinking that is such a waste of energy. I have been controlling myself instead of controlling the situation. Now, if you care, I mean really care about your career, then you go see Dr. Boardman and you fight like hell to stay in his rotation.
You think he'll listen?
Maybe not, but at least you'll know you tried. And you won't be angry with yourself 5 years from now.
Thanks.
Marshak, you are very intelligent, but you can't just spend all of your time dealing with test tubes and books. You need some people smarts.
Ain't that the truth?
Dr. Marshak, 5068. Dr. Jake Marshak, 5068.
Hello?
Jake, it's me.
Look, I'm busy.
Wait. Don't hang up. Rex has left town.
Good.
But he'll be back. Jake, I want to leave too.
So? Do it.
I want you to come with me, please. Look, Rex will be mad. He'll take it out on you. Please come with me. Let's just run away together.
So, Scotty's staying with you now?
Yes. Oh, yes, he is, until he finds a place of his own, you know, which is actually quite wonderful, because I get Serena full-time, a little slice of heaven.
And is Kevin okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we're all just, very, very close. And I have God and you to thank for letting Serena be in my life. You know, I get to cuddle her and love her and shop for her.
You're very welcome. I'm happy for you. Lucy, my receptionist told me that this was urgent, critical, life or death, and I'm just not getting that from you right now.
Aren't you Dr. Smarty Pants, Dr. Jones? Well, I guess you could say I am beating around the bush a bit. I need something from you. Of course, that's why I came. I need you to do something for me. I need you to swear on a stack of Bibles, at least a mile high, that the egg that you implanted in me was out of Dominique. It was Dominique's egg. You can do that, right? It's no problem, right?
This is Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, a farewell party for Joan London. Music, surprise guests. Join us as we say goodbye to Joan and remember all the mornings we and you have spent together on tomorrow's Good Morning America.